yo, this is Fire Empress, picking up. Soca is yours. Remember that. Every day, every time. Soca is yours. And that we say, lock it.
Frontline Radio. Frontline Radio. Frontline Radio.
Frontline Radio, we got George Luke coming on the program now, yeah?
Hello.
Mr. George Luke, good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Welcome on board the frontlineradio.com. Please do not swear because you're live.
Okay, sir.
Celebrity Lounge of Soca is yours.com. Tell us about Soca is yours.com. How did the idea come about? And what made you, what inspired you to have such a group?
Well, Soca is yours started about 3 years ago. I was working with a studio called Triple B Studios with Impulse, Daddy Chiney, Silver, and a few new artists. Was very difficult at that time to get music played and shared. You know how the politics is in the soca game.
Yes, I understand.
So I met up with a very tough. So I met up with a German DJ by the name of Hell Nightliver from Flumberg, Germany.
Right.
He basically did some graphic work for us and shared music over there. And what was in talk between France and Germany, we would play our music and stuff like that.
Right.
So, after a few discussion, we went into debate of how we'll beat these soca the politicians in the game and how you can get around it. Because the artists, my passion comes from the artists, man. You have a lot of people in this business for like 10 years and they can't get that breakthrough. So it's always a way to get around it. So we decided that, you know what? We don't need the websites to tell us to play judge and jury on the music.
Right.
The music to the people that should play judge and jury is the fans, the people that listen to the music.
Well, I will tell you something.
Created a thing.
I will tell you something that's really interesting. An artist right there in Trinidad and Tobago once said to me that if their track wasn't mastered by a certain somebody, and we can't call name here, that track wouldn't get airplay on the radio stations. What do you think about that statement?
I would say a year ago that statement was accurate, but right now it's a different type of politics that's playing right now, and it changes every year. You just have to have a passion for this game, and you have to be up to date with how people think and how the music is going, because what worked last year is not going to work this year.
Right.
So it's and then soca is getting breakthrough into different markets, so people are obviously going to adapt and change to how the music is getting changed. So it's different. That statement is accurate to an extent, but it's a lot more besides just a producer, because producers are getting shut down too. So
yeah, of course,
it's getting rough, man. But it's what's good about the music today is you have access to internet. So that politics in the radio game is going to be obsolete sooner or later, because people don't need to listen to the radio to get music anymore.
That's right.
They could go directly to any YouTube channel. Soca is yours. You have Julian Promos, the biggest names. You got Rhythm Crackers. You got a lot of websites that you could go and you could get the music, and you could decide for yourself what you like or not. So, but besides that, there's a lot more politics behind the game of what's playing on the radio. And coming to Carnival, when you get down there, you see for yourself, man. You gotta make that's a thing you have to make your own judgment off of by your experience.
That's right. I mean, I don't know if you was listening earlier on in the program that we had DJ Reed on, and I was saying to him that if you notice, there's a lot of groovy soca coming up, more than hype, more than fast-paced soca. And he was saying, yeah, because groovy soca, that's where the money is. I mean, what's your take on that also?
Well, since right now everybody's looking for that breakthrough market, they're looking at the European market. And what's tough about the power soca is that if you take power soca to Europe, they would accept the big names, but a new artist is going to be a little difficult because they're not going to understand the words, they're not going to understand the vibe as quick as if you played in Trinidad or in the Caribbean. So the groovy is a little more slow paced, you know, the words you understand, you'll be able to sing along a lot faster and catch on to the words a lot faster.
Right.
That's why I think everybody's a little more switching on to the groovy. They added a little more techno into it just to make it to a little more diverse.
Yeah, because yeah, go on.
But you know, everything has a time. You know, I mean, it's up to in this business, man. Is a lot of creativity in it. So it's up to the producers and the artists to what vibe they're catching. And at the end of the day, you have to sell your music. So it's Groovy's gonna take over a while. You never know. So Power Soca might come back next year or the year after. You with this business, you never know.
That's true. I mean, I was gonna ask you. The sound of soca now has changed so much. I mean, people are changing the soca. I mean, I remember once when I was in Trinidad about 2 years ago, and I was speaking to some guy out there, and he was saying to me, "You can't change soca music to suit the world." I mean, what's the point of that? I mean, you had to get the world to get to like soca, but now we're seeing that soca music is being changed so that it can play throughout the whole year. It's not seasonal.
And I mean, I agree with that point because it's in order to be competitive in the music business, you have to have your music can't be for a season. A business doesn't run in a season. A business run throughout the year. So I mean, I like the idea of the groovy soca. I mean, Power is always going to have is always going to have its home because on the road Monday and Tuesday they don't want to hear groovy soca. They want to hear the Power.
That's right.
So it's not going to go away. It's just up to the producers. It's up to the DJs, the radio. I won't even say the radio DJs, man, because it's the guys behind that call the shots, that build the program. It's up to them to decide how far soca music will go. Because to be honest with you, they're the one that basically have soca by its throat. They determine how far it goes or not. They determine who's going to be the next star and who's not going to make it.
That's right. You explained to us what Soca Is Yours is all about. I mean, I must say you're doing a fantastic job. Tell us about the Jouvert Band that you guys are collaborating with out there in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, how does one get to sign up? What's the website? You know, plug that in. Give us some more information. I know that you have Mr. David and myself played on the truck, right?
Yeah, you guys definitely did. I just talked to the owners. Basically, Blue Rats is owned by two promoters from South Trinidad, Chameleon Promotions and Shockwave Entertainment. They allowed me to have a section in their band this year, so it's going to be a Soca Is Yours section. If you need any information on that Blue Rat section, it's you could email socaisyours@gmail.com, or you could email myself at gluke0301@gmail.com, or you could even, the section leader for my section is Anthony Collier. You could email him at Tobago Al, TOBAGO Al @hotmail.com.
Okay, thank you very much. So what's the prices, George Luke?
It's an all-inclusive band. We offering you a 40-foot trailer, music truck, a water truck, free breakfast for 450 TT. If you want to say in US dollars, roughly about 72 US. You gain the same thing Red Ants and Tribe Ice and Yellow Devils offering you for less the price. I think the going price for Tribe Ice right now is like 100 and something US right now.
Wow. Well, I must say that I can't wait, and I know Mr. David can't wait to come and meet you guys for Jouvert. And of course, before Jouvert, when you touch down, we're going to take a drink, we're going to take a lime, man. And how we do.
Of course, man.
I've got
I just want to give a plug. Of starting Ash Wednesday, we're going to sit down and we have something planned that I'm trying to put together right now for Nottingham Carnival. One of the producers called in today. He will be part of that project for Nottingham Carnival. So we're looking to put something big with Frontline Radio and yourself.
Great.
For Nottingham Carnival.
So Notting Hill Carnival, we can't wait to see you touch down in the UK. Of course, I got Mr. Hype in the studio. What do you think about Mr. Hype? George Luke, you still there? George!
Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone. Someone
Hey,
called
it's
in.
okay.
I'm sorry.
We won't keep it for too long. I was just saying that we got Mr. Hype in the studio, you know, and he's eager to come out there. What encouraging words can you give Mr. Hype?
You just got to keep what you're doing, man. You know, there's a lot of new music out there. Our Soca is yours. Our passion is to push the new artists, man. And sometimes, you know, during the season, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of money going to projects of producing a song and getting a good quality production and for Carnival. And sometimes these artists, they get lost along the way. The music don't get played on the radio, and I think sometimes they need that extra push of getting that music out. And the quality is just as good as Bungie, is just as good as Marshall, and we all looking that for Bungie and Marshall to take us to that next step. But who's going to hold the bar 5-6 years from now?
That's right.
And we gotta start. Somebody gotta start pushing them.
That's so true, right? So, George, look, thank you very much for taking the time out to come on Frontline Radio. I hope you're enjoying the program so far. And is there anyone on the outside you want to big up before we let you go? And I must say, Soca is yours. I mean, it's the first year that I've come across you guys, and you guys are really doing a good job. I mean, you hype up natural talent. And I must say thank you very much for giving Mr. Hype, you know, the respect that you gave him for putting up the YouTube video for him also, and liking up his page. So enough love and respect from that. And on behalf of all the London crew, Frontline Radio crew, UCOM, Carnival Massive, we want to say, you know, Happy New Year to you also, and all the best for the new year. And is there anyone you want to big up on the outside before we let you go, sir?
My whole team, man. The person that actually responsible for Soca is Yours page is Dr. Bean Sounds. Work countless hours, no sleep. Right now we backed up with so much music of putting a quality product on YouTube, of making sure that the video is of the artist liking. Definitely him. Helge Nightliver in Germany. I have another artist that shared our music in Puerto Rico, Charlie Way. Frontline Radio. I respect the love, man. Daddy Chinese Star Blue, and there's a whole bunch of people we work with, man. Just thank you, and there's a lot of work to be done, man. A lot of work.
Of course, a lot of work to be done. Well, we would get there, right?
Sure would.
All right, all the best for the new year. I hope to meet you down there in Trinidad. We're gonna link up, and yes, man.
Definitely.
You keep on vibing in the front line, spreading the love, and we'll spread the love for you also. Keep on sending the drops, the radio ads, and of course my boy Mr. Hype is looking for a dub plate, but we gonna talk later, right?
I got that for you. It's in the making. Next week you'll get it.
Oh,
a week after.
Bless you. All right, then. All the best. Thank you very much for taking the time on Frontline Radio. One love.
All right. Thank you.
So there you have it. George Luke, Soca is yours. The chairman of Soca is yours.